After clinching his 5th win on the Dakar last year, Cyril Desprez left KTM to join Yamaha for 2014. The French rider was looking for a new challenge, and he'll have to face the Austrian manufacturer who won the last 12 Dakar rallies. Only he knows how big his gamble is. It was a split-second decision. I needed to see if I could do something good with another team, another bike, more precisely, a 450 YZF. I thought this challenge would be interesting. If he wins, Desprez will equal Stefan Penterhassel's bike record of 6 wins, something that really means the world for the Frenchman.
I personally pushed him to join Yamaha, and he did so. Cyril is the favorite rider.
You have to go step by step. I've worked hard physically. You need to have a good team and a good bike, and I think we have both. You really have to deserve to win a Dakar, so I've achieved to win one again. To clinch a 6th victory would be a bonus. But for now, we have to be very dedicated to our work, because the way to Valparaiso is very long. If he wins, Desprez will share Penterhassel's bike record of 6. But it's not a problem for the former rider.
If my record is equalled by Cyril, because it won't be beaten this year, I would be very happy for him, because he's a good friend of mine.
Leaving Rosario, Desprez is nearly 9,000 kilometers from his goal. To win in Valparaiso, Cyril Desprez will have to face one of the most competitive entry lists in the history of the Dakar. We can do it from this first year. It will be huge. Back from the injury that forced his late withdrawal last year and atop the list of challengers for 2014 is Marc Coma, and this time he's here to claim his place as the undisputed leader of the KTM charge. We're 4 riders and we don't have any team orders. That means the race will be very open and we'll have to attack from the start. Chaleco Lopez finished on the podium last year. For 2014, nothing less than a win for his people will satisfy the Chilean rider. The Honda lineup is impressive this year, and so is the revamped CRF 450. The team is packed full of talent and men with points to prove. They may be the real threats to the established hegemony.
Already 2 podiums, and now my personal goal is win.
Longer, higher, harder. The 2014 Dakar will definitely burn brighter. Riverbeds and narrow tracks, blind crests and rocky soil. That was stage 1 from Rosario to San Luis for the 174 bikes of the Dakar Rally. First off the start and first to the beginning of the special, Cyril Desprez was leaving nothing to chance as he kept his nose in front, heading into the timed running. A clear line of sight was in his favour, and yet his early pace was just below that of the chasing KTM and Honda, of Coma and Bereda, but just seconds separated the trio. For Coma, it was as if he had never been away. Such was the balletic poetry of the Catalan rider aboard the lighter, smaller and subsequently more nimble KTM. Riding on the heels of Desprez, he clawed his way closer second by second. No one would be surprised if Joan Bereda took early stage wins, but there is a feeling that he isn't yet ready to last the distance. So when he rocked to the front of the field at CP1 before throwing the bike down the road shortly after, he only managed to reinforce that opinion. What he did prove is that he'll be at the front of this race no matter what, as he went on to take the stage win by 37 seconds. I'm very happy to finish this first day. I wasn't on a good rhythm at the beginning of the stage. I didn't have a good feeling with the bike, and I had a small fall. After that, I tried to be conservative on the bike for the days to come, but I'm happy. Paulo Gonçalves was the second of the factory Hondas home, but it seems that this is the Honda plan, with the Portuguese Rally World Champion the designated water carrier for his younger teammate Barreda. That is a story that will run and run. If there was any doubt as to how competitive the bikes are this year, it was quashed as Alain Duclos made it 4 manufacturers in the top 4 with his Samsung Sherco. The latest version of the French 450 has been winning in categories around the world, and it seems to be quite a weapon in Dakar form, as his teammate Juan Pedrero was only 3 places behind. Frenchman Olivier Pain was the first of the top names to eat the dirt. The Yamaha rider was only down briefly at kilometre 18 with a loss of 50 seconds in the crash, but 7 minutes overall. It's still far from a disaster at this early stage of the race. For the number 1, it was a shakedown and a nod to the expected competitiveness of the Dupre-Yamaha combination. The track was really twisty, with a lot of braking. We had to work a lot on the bike. I had good feelings. The bike worked well. It's always a good thing to complete a first stage without any scare, any problems. So, those are the standings, with Juan Barreda taking the lead from Coma, Dupre, Duclos and Paulo Gonçalves in 5th. Coming next, the first shots are fired in the car race, with pistols at dawn between Roma and Sainz.